Oh, so all we did here, Cathie, is cut it in half, and we're just going to slide this lovely pizza right on our cutting board. Just look how easy that is.
That looks absolutely fabulous, Tom. I can't believe you pulled that together with things you have in your pantry, and you did it in less time than it would certainly take to order in a pizza. And not only that, there's terrific value to this. It certainly cost a lot less.
You bet.
You're a magician.
Well, no, I'm really not. It's just, you know, using your imagination and having a well-stocked pantry, and away you go. So we can, you know, you could just cut these in little triangles if you want.
While you're doing that, there is something that intrigues me.
Really?
I see that you've put together a platter of antipasto type of things. It looks terrific. Can I ask you what you pulled together to do that?
Sure.
Okay. This is amazing. Oh, you're not finished cutting it yet.
Sorry.
So.
I'm trying my best here, Cathie. Work with me.
All right, can you need some help?
While I'm cutting that, why don't you help me finish off that platter? This is perfect. Great timing.
What would you like on it?
So let's talk a little bit about what we have on here. So we have some PC flatbread. We have our gherkins, or what's the other term?
Cornichon.
Very nice. And then we have our sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of ham, some grilled vegetables.
That looks like turkey to me.
Turkey, you're right. Look at me.
Okay.
Cheese, a little bit of tuna with a little bit of olive oil, and little pearls of bocconcini and cherry tomatoes. And just to finish off, how about you take some of some melon and prosciutto and finish it off?
I can do this. I may not be a chef, but I think I can wrap a piece of cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe and prosciutto. What a great thing to put out for an antipasto platter. Now, if I did this, if friends dropped in unexpectedly, they'd be blown away. And I do have a lot of these things in the pantry.
Right.
Cheese I always keep on hand. These are some of the marinated vegetables. And
that's right.
So you've put some fresh things because you've got some cherry tomatoes. Could you use the Splendido tomatoes in the can?
You bet. You can use that, or you can also use some of the grilled peppers that are jarred, the President's Choice grilled peppers. Very easy to use. And, you know, this is so quick, and your guests are going to be so impressed with these just easy fixes.
Okay, so pita, flatbreads, tuna. I always keep tuna on hand. The little pickles, the gherkins, the cornichons, olives, of course, easy to keep. You've combined some fresh and some canned olives.
I have. No, these are all, these can be jarred olives, or you can use, olives from our pantry.
Gosh, you've made a mess.
I'm sorry. You can't make beautiful food without making a little bit of a mess.
Okay,
so I'll just clean that up.
I love a man who cleans up in the kitchen.
Well, you have to. It's
You're
part of the
very
training.
impressive.
And you know what? Doesn't that look beautiful?
This? Oh, this looks great.
So what we'll do is we'll slide this over here.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to show you another dish with phyllo. It's called spanakopita. It's spinach and feta cheese. I'm sure you've heard of it, Cathie.
You've got more tricks up your sleeve.
I do. So
hang on, I want to try something.
Okay, you try some.
I want to have one of these little pickles, a little piece of cheese.
You got to have some of the bread then. No? Here, I'll leave that right to the side for you. And then we'll just slide that over here.
Now I can't talk because my mouth is full.
It's okay. I'll do a little bit of the talking now.
All right.
So what I'm going to do, we're going to start off with some of our ingredients.
Now, how did you pronounce that? Spanakopita. Spanakopita.
Or a lot of people say spanakopita, whatever, whatever floats your boat.
Love that.
So I'm going to take an egg.
Great cheese.
And then just crack an egg in our bowl. And we have our little fork. Mix that together.
There we go. Okay.
Throw that on there also.
Can I help?
Sure. So what we've done here is we've sauteed some spinach, and it's really important once you saute the spinach that you squeeze out the extra moisture. Once you squeeze out the extra moisture, it's nice and dry, because when you're making your little phyllo packages, you don't want everything running out.
Oh yeah, you've really done a great job. There's not any moisture in this.
Then we're going to add a little bit of our green onion.
Okay.
And then
so, sauteed the spinach first, squeeze out any of the water, add the green onion, now some feta.
Now, the star of the show, again, another pantry essential, some feta cheese.
So just like this antipasto platter, you've put together something with the staples that you've got on hand.
You bet.
Okay.
People come in unexpectedly. I'm ready to go because I've got a nice stock pantry, and you know, you can whip something up, like a little bit of spinach, a little bit of phyllo.
I can't believe what you've been showing me.
So,
this has such great value because going out to get this catered or running out to buy this at the last minute always costs 2 to 3 times as much
I
money.
guess great value means, you know, great organization also.
Would you say you've got great organizational skills?
I like to think so. Part of the training is making sure you're very organized.
All right.
So,
you're the first chef I've ever met.
A little bit of pepper in here for me?
Okay.
Thanks.
I can do that.
Perfect. In the kitchen, they always say, know what you've done, know what you're doing, and know what you're going to do next. And you're going to always be a success story.
And that's being organized.
That's right.
Okay. More pepper? Because I don't know what I'm doing next.
That looks perfect. We're not going to add any salt, as you notice, because the feta is salty enough.
Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit of the egg, not all
Not
of
the
that.
whole egg.
If I was doing a bigger batch, I would use the whole egg. And then simply just mix that together and add a little bit of...
I can do that.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll start buttering our phyllo pastry.
Okay, so you've taken phyllo pastry. Again, you keep that, I certainly do, in my freezer because I do use phyllo pastry.
Right. So again, if we're really organized, if you know you have guests coming over the night before, you take it out, put it in the refrigerator, and let it thaw out.